Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mark from Spantacular.com, and today we're going to be discussing current and upcoming events in the world of tech, video games, and sci-fi cinema. Now, a little bit about us for those of you who may be visiting us for the first time here. We're an online publication dedicated to those areas that I just mentioned. Our videos are one shot, one kill, just to put it simple. There's no fancy editing techniques done here, no jump cuts to make things seem faster than they are. What you see is what you get. So in advance, I want to say excuse me for any does, or nuz, or whatever that might be said. Now, with that said, let's talk about what's going on. We'll start with video games. This is August. That means new Madden's on the way. And let's see, Madden 2011. We got time with it at E3. It was all over the E3 showroom floor. Put it like this: if you've played Madden within the past 5 years, then you already know what to expect. Uh, the game is a solid game, but it still has a very, very familiar feel. It seems kind of like since EA locked in the NFL license, they've kind of gotten comfortable. That's just our take here, but you're getting more of a retooled game. You're not getting something rebuilt. And I mean, no matter how many buzzwords or things they may use to try and spruce it up or make it sound more interesting, you're getting the same thing over and over again. I mean, is it going to sell well? Yeah, it's Madden. It always sells well. And it's the only licensed football game on the market. So if you want an up-to-date football sim, you're going to buy it. So, I mean, it's not a terrible game. We plan on dropping a review on it when it officially comes out. But it's Madden. You're getting the same thing often. So, no disrespect towards EA in any way. But it's just one of those things that's kind of been going on since they locked up the NFL license. Another big thing going on in the world of games this month, Microsoft has the Summer of Arcade campaign for Xbox Live. They're really pushing that one. They're releasing a lot of games for this campaign. They started off with Limbo, which is more of a dark platforming experience. That one's it's pretty fun. If you haven't checked it out, there's a demo available to download. You might want to grab that. But think platforming puzzle with a real artsy dark style to it. We talked about a little bit on the site. There's also a little Big Planet clone for you PS3 owners out there that don't want to buy an Xbox for just one downloadable game. If you got Little Big Planet, you can check it out. We mentioned that on the site as well. It's a pretty decent mock-up of the game, so check that out. Uh, the folks at Vector Unit released their remake of Hydro Thunder. This was Hydro Thunder Hurricane. We were lucky enough to review that. They were kind enough to share it with us, so thanks to Vector Unit. That game is a remake of the old water racing game that was on that was pretty popular in arcades in the 90s. We did a review for it. We enjoyed it a lot. It's got a lot of fun courses and uh, multiplayer, different incentives for earning points, unlocking different modes and vehicles and different things. Check out the review. It's pretty fun. At least grab the demo if you've got an Xbox and you're connected to Xbox Live. We just today got a hold of the new Castlevania title from Konami. They were nice enough to share that with us and let us review that one as well. So we'll have something out for that. That one's going to be dropping in the next couple of days. So check that out. It's going to be on Xbox Live as well on this summer campaign. The big one of the summer campaign, we probably have to say, is going to be the new Lara Croft game that's coming out towards the end of the month. That's going to be on both platforms for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Oh yeah, well, three. It's going to be on the PC as well. The PC and PS3 versions are going to come out a little bit later due to the Summer of Arcade campaign. Microsoft has a 4-week exclusivity with that, so we're going to hopefully be having something on that one soon. Looks pretty promising, so we'll see what happens with that one. What else is going on? The PS3 got a firmware update that happened at the end of July. It's been rumored that some people are having problems that are upgrading their hard drives. They're getting error messages. If you're one of those people, comment about it. Just as a tip, we heard that if you do your update via a data disk or like a flash drive, that somewhat works around the error that was going on. There's been no official word from Sony about this matter. Uh, they do address it, of all things. They'll probably address it through a firmware update, but so far they haven't really said anything just yet. There is an official thread about it on the, well, I mean, there's a thread on the official PlayStation blog about it. It's kind of like a hit or miss. We didn't experience any issues with it here. We don't personally know anybody, or we haven't heard anybody that we know have experienced it, but there's a big thread dedicated to it online. So apparently some people are having this problem. Um, let's see. As far as movies go, there's Piranha 3D. That's the big one. It's coming up this month. Those you don't know, that's a remake of a movie from the 70s where the sleepy kickback uh, lakeside party town that has more of like a spring break, summer gone wild feel going on, experiences an underground earthquake, which opens up a cave, and all these nasty prehistoric man-eating piranha fish things come out, and they're hungry for blood and all that other stuff. Um, it's Piranha 3D. It just feels weird saying that. Realistically, we're looking forward to this one. It's popcorn. It's not gonna win an Oscar. It's not gonna move us to tears. We expect excitement. We expect some visceral things here and there, or shock value, and we're going in with a light heart. And we feel if you do that, you'll enjoy it. It's actually got a solid cast. There's Ving Rhames, there's Elizabeth Shue, Richard Dreyfuss, what's his name? Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Some of you might know him. He's in it. There's a lot, and there's other people in it. It's got a real solid cast for such a popcorn kind of movie. But I mean, that's kind of like the summer thing. Last year, what was it? The Final Destination 3D. A lot of shock value there, a lot of gore. I watched that on HBO a couple nights ago, and just chuckled at some of the action there and the antics in that one. So it's something to consider. We're gonna cover it. Definitely check out in 3D. It's gonna be one of those things. But I mean, the beauty in it is the bad guy, the villain, the boogeyman in this one is confined to a body of water. Doesn't it just make sense to not go in the water? But this is Hollywood, so everybody's gonna, I guess overlook what's going on. But we've got a trailer up on the site. Check it out. I mean, it should be good times. As far as tech goes, there's also been a lot of hype and controversy. Those are quotes for those of you who couldn't tell. Around the world, well, not the world, but in the U.S., in regards to jailbreaking or unlocking or rooting your mobile device or your cell phone. For those of you who don't know what I mean when I say mobile device. It was ruled okay to do. Something that shouldn't have never really been up for discussion, in my opinion. I mean, it's like saying you can't overclock your own PC. It's your equipment. You can do what you want with it. As long as you're not stealing airtime or minutes or anything like that, or data, do what you want. It's your device. I mean, if you brick it, you brick it. If you enhance it, so to speak, it's yours. You do what you want with it. But it's good to see that they've passed that and it's okay to do. So a lot of places have been coming out of the woodwork. There's always been tutorials online and things on how to do that. But we actually have one up on the site. And there's a group that put together a web-based jailbreak for the iPhone 4 and pretty much anything with the iOS on it. There's an article on it on the site. There's a link. Just go there from your mobile device, your iPhone or your iPad, Just follow the prompts, just a few quick button presses, and you're pretty much all set and you're squared away. So no need to pay anybody on Craigslist to jailbreak your iPhone 4. If you can do this, you can jailbreak your phone. And also in the world of phones, a lot of devices in the side of Android have been getting the bump to Froyo. That's Android 2.2 for those of you who don't know. The Moto Droid slated to get it this week. Verizon gave the official announcement last week about that. The HTC Evo it's got the 2.2 the download floating around, but there's going to be an official push for it tomorrow, August 3rd. The HTC Desire slated to get it this month. A lot of devices. I mean, there's word that the Droid Incredible will be getting it soon as well. So it's just good to see that Android is taking a step in the right direction to prevent the fragmentation that was going on with the operating system. As an actual Android user, I feel that's a great thing to do. It's something that a lot of people complained about. One guy on 1.5, another person on 2.0, somebody on 1.6. Let's get everybody on the same OS, and that way we can further this platform along. So that's a good thing. And finally, YouTube is, as you can probably tell if you're still with me here, bumped up the videos for its users to the 15-minute mark. That's another big thing here. So you get more time with me. You get more time with random fan rants about different things and TV shows that people like to upload onto the internet. You can watch them in probably half the time now. So that's one of the big deals that just recently happened as well. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Again, my name is Mark. I'm senior editor for Spectacular.com. We definitely appreciate your support and checking us out. And we're going to, from time to time, cover these things randomly. We do reviews for consumer electronics and video games and films, all those different things. And sometimes you just get me rambling. But with that said, I want to say thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe, check out the site, and thanks for stopping by.